guys, so today I just wanted to sit down and talk with you about my surgery, and I will be doing regular updates and also informing you guys about what I did and all that stuff. I really want this little post-op series to be informative and educational, and I have a compression garment on right now, so it's like a lot of you guys might not be interested in this or will have negative things to say, and you know, like I can't seem to wrap my head around why anybody would have anything negative to say about something that I choose to do with my body. You know, people out there get like all sorts of piercings, tattoos, transform themselves into genderless aliens if they want to, and honestly I just believe everybody should do what they want with their body, whatever they think is best for their body, and I really don't understand how it can affect any of you guys. And I think that what I did with my body was nothing that was too insanely drastic. It was just a slight improvement and gave me a little extra boost of confidence. I do not regret it at all. I am so happy with it. As you guys know, I got a breast reduction. Just kidding. They're still here. They'll always be here. Can you believe that somebody actually messaged me on Facebook the other day and was like, Stephanie, do you still have your boobs? Like, I went in for liposuction. I didn't have my boobs removed. They're the reason why I have all of you guys here in the first place. Just kidding. But maybe not. This is day 3 post-op and I am actually feeling great. I am no longer on painkillers. I am up, moving around. I'm not like doing jumping jacks. I'm just able to move around and do things and slowly get back into my daily routine. I'm still in Connecticut. I'll be going back to New York City in like 3 or 4 days. Then I'll have like literally nobody to help me. My family right now is kind of helping me, like, hey mom, I need you to lift this for me. Can you please like bend down because I can't? Because I really have a hard time bending down, and so most of my days either spent doing light walks around the house or like light walks outside or laying in bed and just, you know, chilling, watching reruns of Gossip Girl. I think I'm on like season 3 almost. It's becoming a really big problem. Excuse me. So I went to Dr. Beth Collins in Guilford, Connecticut. I will leave her information in the description box below. My mother has gone to her in the past for Juvederm, and from the moment I stepped into her office, I was highly, highly impressed, and she is an incredibly sweet, nice, and non-pressuring type of person. She sits down with you and actually like hears you out and listens to what you want, but in no way tries to pressure you. She is super professional. She is highly educated. She's double board certified, so she is not just some like backdoor plastic surgeon who actually has a degree in ophthalmology and it just somehow decided to end up doing liposuction on people. She's also extremely artistic in the work that she does. She doesn't follow fads or trends. She wants to make you look proportionate to your body. A lot of these doctors really just try to make you look so fake and so plastic, and she's just all about natural beauty and enhancing your beauty, and that's why I go to her. That's why I really, really like her. So if you guys are in the Northeast and are considering getting anything done, she does not just liposuction, but she also does reconstructive surgery. She does breast augmentation. I mean, she has a plethora of procedures. I am not sponsored. I paid for my procedure and she gave me a very reasonable price. I paid altogether, I believe it was $5,300 for my abdomen, and she also did shape my flanks a little bit while she was in there because she thought it would be like a little added extra bonus that would really help improve the shape of my stomach. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after 3 days. Now there still is swelling. I am very swollen and sore, but you can already see the difference from this. And if you guys go back to any of my other videos like my bikini hauls, this was from 2015. This was me at about 130 pounds. And then this bikini haul that I just recently did, this was me at about 123, 125 pounds. I fluctuate just depending on time of the month. And right before my surgery, I was at 123 pounds. And another thing I really need to stress to you guys is that liposuction is not a weight loss surgery. It is meant to sculpt your body into a more desirable shape. It's not going to give you a drastic difference on the scale, and it's actually really not recommended for people to get liposuction if they are overweight or obese. It can actually be dangerous. So I think that if you are somebody who is considering liposuction, you should be well within the range of your goal weight, which I was. I do have a healthy diet and I do have a pretty active lifestyle. Another thing I also want to describe to you guys is in fact how the surgery went. So basically I came to the office where the surgery was being performed. It was not performed in a hospital because I was not put under general anesthesia, so I was not asleep for the surgery, and actually general anesthesia increases risks of things going wrong with the surgery. So by not being put under general anesthesia, the surgery was actually a lot safer, and because I didn't have a lot done and because I didn't have a lot of fat removed, I didn't need general anesthesia. So my doctor used the tumescent method. So basically what she does is before she inserts the cannula to suck out the fat, she will inject a tumescent fluid into your abdomen. It's a mix of lidocaine and epinephrine. So basically you can't really feel anything, and then the doctor will go ahead and insert the cannulas into the incisions that she makes, and she will suck out the fat. You are laying there completely awake. You'll have music on. I actually ended up talking to my surgeon the entire time. It pretty much feels like someone took a back scratcher and inserted it into your stomach and was just like scratching. It just feels like a very weird scratching sensation inside of your abdomen. And of course you do feel the movement of the cannula going back and forth and sucking up all of the fat. One of the funniest parts of the surgery for me was when I would hear that slurping sound, and I'm gonna try to do my best to do the sound effect for you guys, but it sounded like that's what it sounded like. And you can see that through the tube there's your fat and some blood and fluid and whatever the fuck else going into this vat. I was looking at it like, what the fuck is going on? It was actually pretty hilarious. I think I handled the surgery pretty well. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but I think that if you are an extremely anxious, fearful person, I would recommend getting general anesthesia, but that's also more expensive, and I wanted to like save some money, so I ended up just doing it with the local anesthesia, which is much safer, mind you, and has a lot less downtime. So keep that in mind if you are considering getting tumescent liposuction. After the surgery, I got up off the table and my doctor left some of the incisions open so the tumescent fluid that had remained in my abdomen could drain. So immediately when I stood up, all of this like blood-tinged liquid started dripping out of me, and I looked down at the floor and it was like literally dripping down my legs, and I was like, oh, I think I got my period. And the nurse was like, no, that's just like, that's the tumescent fluid that's leaking out of your stomach. She's like, we're gonna put some gauze over it and put a compression garment on you. So for the next 24 hours, I actually kept on leaking that fluid, but eventually it stopped. The first night was quite painful. I had to take Percocet in order to manage the pain because I was extremely sore. The second day, I felt a tiny bit better, but still pretty sore and still had to take Percocet. But now it is day 3 and I'm only taking Tylenol extra strength and I'm feeling quite fine. All of the discomfort, all of the anxiety, all of the money, it was 200% worth it. This is honestly one of the greatest gifts to myself. I feel like I am starting a new chapter in my life. Now, did I hate myself before I got this surgery? Absolutely not. I mean, come on guys. I did bikini hauls and lingerie hauls on my YouTube channel. I flaunted my body every single chance I got, but just like with anything, with hair, with makeup, with the clothing we wear, we're always striving to be a better version of ourselves. I feel a little bit more confident after getting this done, and it's a great feeling. And it's also really cool because, you know, regardless of the fact that I worked out and dieted and was eating very healthy, I never ever had a flat stomach. So now to be able to look down and have a flat tummy, it's an incredible feeling. And like, I don't care what anybody says, any negative comment, it's completely washed away by the fact that I'm just so happy with my decision to get this done. I don't believe that everybody should get liposuction. I don't believe that everybody should get breast augmentation and facelifts and all this and that. That's not what I'm trying to say at all, and I'm not trying to endorse plastic surgery, but what I do endorse is doing whatever makes you happy and living your life to the absolute fullest. And if that means dyeing your hair purple and wearing a dinosaur costume, then go ahead and do that. Regardless of our own opinions and our own values, I think if we see somebody else doing something that truly makes them happy, I think we should set aside our opinions and be happy for them. Like, for example, I see women who get big giant fake boobies. Personally, that is not aesthetically pleasing to me, but I see how happy those women are with their breasts, and in that sense, I am happy for them, and I'm not going to judge them because all that matters at the end of the day is that they're happy. So you guys have seen my results after just 3 days, but I am still like less than 50% of the way recovered. Recovery is going to be about a month or two. So as the weeks go by, the swelling will continue to go down. My stomach will be even smaller and the results will be a lot more noticeable. And that really excites me because this already looks so amazing to me. So like in a month or two, if like I'm gonna be mind blown. I'm gonna be fucking mind blown. I'm like, what the fuck? I'll probably make another post-op video in about a week, and then I'll do like a final results video. I hope that after watching this video, you will see that I waited a long time to get this done. I educated myself. I went to a good doctor and I did it solely for myself. And I hope that if anything, it'll inspire you to do what it is that you want to do for yourself. And if there is something in your life that you want to do, like start a healthier lifestyle or start working out or just make any kind of change in your life, really think things through, be rational, mature, do it for yourself. At the end of the day, you are the person that has to wake up with you and face yourself in the mirror and not only like the person on the outside, but like the person on the inside. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you want another post-op update, and subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to join the notification squad. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!